Welcome back to GreyWolf TV. We are continuing with our episodes of The X-Files. This is now episode 14 of season 1. I really enjoyed the last one. This box character, aka Chucky, aka Brad Dourif, is probably why I enjoyed the episode so much. I don't quite know what to have taken from the episode because, I don't know, the guy was weird. A lot of it was on play of him having a partner on the outside, but some of it didn't still seem to add up to me and left me a little bit perplexed. But I'm going to leave it where it is and we're just going to continue on and find out what this one is about. So let's keep going. This is episode 14. Oh. Okay. She's pretty forward. Whenever I see something like this, where the woman's really forward, it kind of reminds me of Species, the movie.
God,
What's going on now?
That was incredible. I mean it. Can you hear
Something's
me?
off, because women don't just jump out of bed and stand there.
Hey, I don't even know your name.
Is it me that just turned into a dude?
Security monitor records a victim entering the room with a woman at 10:13. Same monitor records a male leaving just after midnight.
But not her.
Did the medical examiner establish a cause of death?
Guy blew an artery. Must have been some roll in the hay.
You know, I don't even know why we got this call in the first place.
Really? Somebody at the Bureau put out a memo requesting any case involving this exact COD. I
Uh-oh.
assumed it was
Time before.
Oh,
All young, healthy adults.
All with symptoms of massive coronary arrest.
You mean sexual attractants?
Radar love. Only about 100 times stronger than found anywhere in nature. Strong enough to produce anaphylactic shock or a
What?
coronary.
So how can that be?
I don't know. But if it's true, this guy's a walking aphrodisiac. He's the ultimate sex magnet.
Unarmed, but extremely attractive.
I'm extremely attractive, I like that.
Matching this MO in the last 6 weeks. There was a death I made a note of about a year ago with the same symptoms.
Right. They live up there without electricity, phones, any
Yeah, they're called Amish.
Not like the Amish.
The white clay in those hills is particular to that region. It's also the same substance I scraped out of the scratches on the latest victim's side.
They bring in the tourists.
Did the Kindred let you take those pictures?
Oh, those are from back in the 30s.
What about the missing ones?
I'm having them reframed. They're
Just went by.
That's them now. They usually shop at the feed store.
I'm Dana Scully. I don't mean you any harm.
It's him, isn't it?
You all right?
No.
Yeah, I think so.
You want to sit down?
That's probably as far as you go in the car.
Drive. That's west.
What does the map say?
Did you bring a compass?
So we should be there already.
Federal police!
I'm Agent Mulder. This is Agent Scully. We're here to investigate a murder.
I'm gonna have to ask you to remain at a distance.
We're all saddened by what has happened in your world, but it does not concern us.
Your world?
Up here, no one kills another.
Come. Sit.
I was wondering if we might ask a few questions. We're looking for someone we believe may have come from here.
What are these pictures?
Hotel security videos of a man and a woman who may have committed a murder.
Really?
Your world does not interest us.
Well, it
We
needs
have no
to.
need for your violence or your questions.
He's choking to death.
What?
Remove Brother Aaron from the dining hall.
Oh, come
We
on.
did not invite you here to interfere.
You believe all that back there, Scully?
Believe all what?
All that we take care of our own business? These people know something, Scully. You can see it in their eyes, the way they look at one another.
You think they know who the murderer is?
Did you notice how they managed not to answer a single question of ours? And
Yes.
the outburst at the table was right on cue.
I did.
You know those pictures we saw down in the store in Steveston today? The ones from the 30s? I swear I saw some of those same faces at the dinner table tonight.
Yeah.
These people.
We may have a cult.
What do you think?
Oh, have no
I
idea.
think I want to see what's in that cellar.
I can give you information.
Well, someone needs to.
You've seen how we live our beliefs. I want you to find this killer. I want you to find him for me.
What are you doing?
All of the victims died of cardiac arrest.
He poisons them, doesn't he?
Maybe. How do you know that?
Some of what I saw in the magazines, some of it was beautiful, but most of it I didn't like. It was garish. But Marty, he couldn't get enough. He liked even the paper it was printed on. Marty was captured by your world.
Yes.
He left us to become one of you.
Yeah.
How did he kill his victims?
I could be banished.
Does it have something to do with the ceremony in the barn tonight?
We're all different.
Scully,
Yeah, break it down.
get off of her! Why didn't she get out of there before he...
Because he told me he knew who the killer was.
How did you know he wasn't the killer?
So what did you see down in the cellar?
Just brother what's-his-name buried in some gopher hole in the wall.
Yeah.
Buried alive.
You're saying these people...
I know what I saw, Scully. And I saw you about to do the wild thing with some stranger.
You a pro?
Pro?
What? Her touch was electric. After she left the car and she was fighting with the cop, I saw her in her clothes, and she looked like a man.
Yeah.
I think Don Juan in there knows the difference between the male and the female of the species.
I just don't want us to ignore the obvious.
The credit card that was stolen from the last victim in D.C. was just used to order takeout in a hotel downtown, about 8 blocks from here.
Your world offers pleasures. Pleasures we don't know because we're different. They'll find me because the day is coming and they won't leave without me.
Oh, crap.
Federal agent, I'm armed!
Game's up.
Away! Step away!
Oh, it's them.
Scully!
See? What the actual...
We set up roadblocks and all the routes out to Stevenson. So far, nothing. No reports. There's no way they could have gotten through.
What if they did get through?
Because they have no worldly goods.
They're gone.
Yeah, they're gone. They can just go.
I don't understand. How can they just disappear? They have no means of transportation.
No earthly means of transportation.
Yeah. A crop circle. Which is widely argued to be signs of you know what. Come on. Okay, so that was episode 14, Gender Bender. Don't ask. That was weird. That was multiple different X-Files in one. Kind of. With no bloody answers to that at all. Just questions. I don't know how I feel about that episode. Especially because we got no resolution at all. Even if there was nothing they could do, we don't know what any of that was about. So I don't know how to review it. So they're capable of excreting pheromones, all of them, not just the one who decided that our world was more attractive than the one that he was living in, and that's why he left. Found it was irresistible. Found having sex with multiple partners, male or female, was irresistible, but it came at a cost of the person that they got with. Whether that was purposeful or accidental or as a result of, I don't know. That's one by me, my no bloody answers. Was that just a side effect? What were they doing to the guy in the cave? We saw him change into another gender and become a woman. Does that mean they're all capable of that? Are they also all capable of getting to a certain age and in effect having some sort of rebirth and being young again? Dunno. They clearly wanted to keep it in-house, which they've managed to do by doing a vanishing act, and can clearly just vanish into the shadows like it showed them do at the end there. So is that they just can no longer be visible, or they actually vanish, or they actually transport somewhere else? We don't know. And then we get a damn crop circle at end, which tends to suggest they've come from an alien spacecraft. Or not at all, and just coincidence. I don't know. I don't know what to think of that at all. Let me know in the comments, because obviously we're going through this whole series, and I know there are some that are fabulous episodes, some that are average, some are mediocre, and some that fans really didn't like. Let me know what you thought of this episode, because it was going okay, but the fact that our world and our laws and rules and regulations don't seem to apply to them, and they seem to be able to get around them as and when, kind of makes it that case they may as well have not bothered. This person's killed 5 or 6 people and just been taken back by their own people and vanished. So there's going to be no resolution to it. There's going to be no one arrested. There's going to be no one found guilty of anything. It is an X-File, but it's more than one, because of the fact that they can transmorph, or whatever you want to call it, from one sex to another, and that they can vanish, and the crop circle bit at the end. I don't know with that one at all. Very peculiar. We didn't get a resolution as to why there's no children, but there can be several answers to that based on what we've seen. So there you go. That was episode 14. I'm going to leave it at that with that one. Some of these episodes are going too in depth to try to understand and explain what exactly makes it an X-File and whether we got anything from it or whether it's dead end. This one's going to be filed under unexplained permanently, I think. So we'll just move on to episode 15 next. By all means, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please hit that sub if you enjoy the X-Files. We have got a lot of seasons to go, and probably a lot more mysteries that are going to turn out like that, where we don't quite know what the hell happened. So there you go. If you want to watch it in full length, it is available to both people who are channel members, Wolf channel members, and it's available on Patreon. Link will be in the description as it always is, and if you want to watch it on the channel, just click the join tab and you can get more details there. So I will see you for episode 15 next. That was a weird one. Okay guys, see you next time.